with your words and with your vibration. For Abraham, isn't it logical that if I want it and I don't have it, that some part of me must be aware that I don't have it? And we say, yes, the part of you that's keeping you from getting it. But Abraham, I want it and I don't have it. You want me to look stupid? Yeah. Do you want me to pretend I have it when I don't? Yeah. Do you want me to act as if I have things I don't have? Yes. We want you to find the feeling place of what you want, which means you got to find some way of conjuring it. But if you just stop beating the drum of not having it, that would be enough. You don't have to proclaim things you don't have. It's hard on you in your society. But it would be helpful if you would stop pointing out what's missing all the time. Because when you're pointing out what's missing from your life that you want, you keep the what's missing active in your vibration, and you prevent it from coming. So you've got this push-pull going on, or this pull-push thing going on. I want it, but. So you call it, you prevent it. You call it, you prevent it. You ask for it, then you don't allow yourself to see it. And because you don't allow yourself to see it, these are the words we really want you to hear. You sometimes don't allow yourself to see it. You don't allow yourself to see it. Somebody else isn't preventing you from seeing it. Somebody else isn't withholding it from you. Someone else is not standing there as the obstacle that you make them out to be. Now, we know how it feels that they are the obstacle, because before they were there, you didn't feel so bad. Before you started tripping over them, you didn't feel so bad. But until you accept that you are completely responsible for your receptivity, you're not responsible for what other people do, and other people do a lot of really dumb things. There are other people doing things out there that if you all took a vote, most of you would vote, they shouldn't ought to kind of sort of be doing that. They haven't ought to be doing that. In other words, we get it that there are people doing things that you don't like, and we're not saying that you should like them. But we are saying you must stop making those conditions over which you have no control be such a big part of your attention, because your attention to what you do not want holds you in a resistant state and keeps you, and this is the operative word, out of the receptive mode. And if you're out of the receptive mode, then it doesn't matter how many clues we're giving. Hey, go over there. Go this way. Go over there. You'll like what you find. Tell me what it is or I won't go. That's how you act. Okay, I'll play your silly. I'll pay the price of happiness if I have to. So, what we want you to accept, and words don't teach, only life experience gives you understanding. What we want you to come to accept is that you live in a vibrational universe, and that the powerful law of attraction manages all of the vibrations, and that you are a focusing mechanism, and therefore you are a vibrational being, and therefore you are offering a steady vibrational frequency, and the universe is responding to the frequency that you are offering. So there are two ways that you can tell what's coming: by the way you feel, and then a little later on by what came. So if you got stuff in your life that you don't want, you got some cleaning up to do. But what it really is, we don't want you to dig into yourself and figure out what you're doing that is wrong, because all that does is practice that frequency longer. What we want you to do is find things that feel good to focus upon. We want you to tune yourself to the frequency of who you really are, little by little. And we want to say to you, let yourself off the hook, because law of attraction is not going to let you get very far from how you feel. Because how you feel is as a result of what you've been offering. And there is a momentum already underway. You know about momentum, don't you? If you get moving in a direction and momentum is happening, you're not going to stop all of a sudden. And if you do, it's a problem. It's a brick wall or a tree or a cliff. In other words, you really don't want to stop momentum suddenly. But you do want to get your momentum moving in the direction of what you are wanting. And it is possible, at the same time that you have momentum going in the direction of things unwanted, you can begin momentum in the direction of things wanted. And that's something that we want to emphasize with you in a strong way here today. You are source energy in physical bodies, and you have a strong momentum of well-being going before you came into these physical bodies. That's a powerful momentum. That momentum will carry you on into eternity. That's the vibration that is really who you are. It is a vibration of well-being. And you can tap into it anytime you choose to, with a little bit of attention and a little bit of desire to feel good and some willingness to do whatever it takes to feel good. You cannot be a sloppy thinker. You can't just be one who runs around and observes what is and comments about it, because that will keep your vibration all over the place. It will cause you to activate within yourself on a daily basis so many contradictory vibrations that you never really get a bead on your path of least resistance. Your path of least resistance is being offered to you, but you can't find it because you're swirling in the confusion of all of the things that you are randomly focused upon. And that's because we love you so much. You know what's coming next after we say that. That's because you are such avid observers of what is. Somebody has convinced you that the reality of what is what matters. And we say, that's old news. What is old news. What is old news. But if you keep focusing on what is, talking about it, blogging about it, joining chat rooms about it, talking to your girlfriends about it, or your boyfriends about it, or anybody about it, as you talk about what is, you just hold yourself in that holding pattern where what you prefer cannot be seen by you. Oh, it's being revealed to you. Oh, the path is there for you. All kinds of forces are moving things into place. We love you so much, but it seems so odd to us with all of the obvious signs that you do not see them because you're not in the receptive mode. You're looking for trouble rather than solution. You're looking for problem rather than solution. You're amplifying questions rather than expecting answers. And of course you're not doing this all the time. There is so much in your world that is working well. But you know what? A lot that is working well for the same reasons that a lot is not working well. In other words, if there's something good, you observe it and more good comes. If there's something not good, you observe it and more bad comes. In other words, you're sort of observing. You're observing reality, and what you came here to do was to create reality. Not one of you said, I'll go see what that got going on. Sort it out. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. I'll sort reality into piles. Good things, bad things, Democrats, Republicans. Good things, bad things, good things, bad things, good things, bad things. And we say, in your sorting process, you make yourself a vibrational match to all of it. And then you keep getting all of it. And so, what you want to do is care about how you feel. You're not doing this. When we visit with you, no matter where you are in relationship to what you want, it is always delicious to us, because we stand out here in your pointed, leading edgeness in this expanded universe as far forward as you have brought it. Now we can explore with humanity, generally. We do that often. We step back and rest in the delicious general view of humanity and planet Earth and expansion. And often we explore the deliciousness of this leading edge environment with you specifically, with what you're thinking about. Right then, we're there. Right then, we're there. And we're offering to you always our perspective of where you stand. Because you're not standing there without us. You're standing there with us. You're standing there with us knowing where you're standing and us knowing where you're going, but us knowing where you're standing. And we take our pleasure not from where you're going, we take our pleasure from where you're standing. Can you feel it? Can you feel what we're talking about? We're standing there with you in your moment of contemplation, or in your moment of concern, or in your moment of knowing what you don't want, and we're standing there in total alignment with all that we are, because we know that when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want, and we know what you do want when you know what you don't want. When you're standing there in a focused moment and you know what you don't want, we know what you do want. And guess what we're focused upon? We're focused upon what you do want and reveling in what you do want. And it doesn't have to manifest in order for us to feel the pleasure of it, because we are vibration. We're all about vibration. And you don't have to have the manifestation of it either in order to feel the exhilaration of it. And when the manifestation of it stops being necessary to you and is unnecessary to you like it is unnecessary to us, now you've created the perfect grid and the perfect moment, and now the manifestation must come, because in this leading edge environment, all that is asked for is given. And when you allow it, it is revealed to you in that moment, you see. There's no reason for you to hold yourself off from anything you want, but there's no reason for you to want the culmination of everything you want either, because there's so much potential for satisfaction right where you are. If you would spend just a little bit of time over the next few days just making lists of things that you appreciate from right where you stand, you would shore up a grid that would begin to fill in immediately. But if you do it because you want the grid to fill in rather than because you're appreciating, then you're not appreciating. Then you're trying to fill the grid in.